If you're a celebrity, nothing in your life is private, not even your text messages. From phone hacks exposing embarrassing secrets to recorded conversations being leaked to the press. The fact is that if you're famous, you should probably think twice before sending that risky text, because you might find yourself in a whole world of trouble if someone else gets a hold of it. Hey, how's it going? I'm your host Bridget Shields, and let's take a look at the top 10 celebrities who had their text messages leaked. Number 10, Jeff Bezos. Now this is one Amazon package that you don't want to see. I'm talking, of course, about nudes from Jeff Bezos, who sent X-rated selfies and texts to his mistress while cheating on his wife of 25 years, Mackenzie Scott. Bezos sent pictures of his private parts and several shirtless photos, including one where he's wearing just a towel, to Florence, who was the former host of So You Think You Can Dance and wife of A-list talent agent Patrick Whitesell. The texts are bound to send a shiver up your spine. Bezos wrote, "I love you alive, girl. I will show you with my body and my lips and my eyes very soon. And I want to tuck you in slowly and I want to breathe you in. I want to hold you tight. I want to kiss your lips. I love you. I am in love with you." It was basically a huge profession of his love for her. He also wrote, "You make me better. You're meant for me. I know it more clearly than I've ever known anything." He reportedly told Sanchez that her energy and ideas and competence and spirit turn him on. But the leaked messages made the Amazon CEO the laughingstock of the internet and certainly had a role to play in his divorce, which was announced shortly after the story broke. Number 9, Armie Hammer. On January 12th last year, a woman claiming she was previously involved with a social network actor revealed screenshots of their alleged exchanges via Instagram. Armie allegedly wrote in one message, "I am 100% a cannibal. I want to eat you, I need to drink your blood, and I need to eat your entire body. I need to touch every part of you inside and out. I want to bite pieces off of you." Another one of the damning messages read, "You just live to obey and be my slave. I will own you. Would you come and be my property till you die? If I wanted to, could I cut off one of your toes and keep it with me in my pocket so I always have a piece of you in my possession?" Armie also allegedly boasted about how he had shot a deer, cut its heart out, and ate it. When these messages were leaked, the actor's life turned upside down. More allegations came out against him, and he was eventually named a suspect in an LAPD case which is still under criminal investigation. Not long after, his wife Elizabeth Chambers left him and even called him a monster. The actor was then dropped out of 2 high-profile projects and is now residing in a resort on the Cayman Islands. Number 8, Pete Davidson. The drama between Kanye and Pete Davidson seemed to go on for ages. Ever since Pete started dating Kim Kardashian, Kanye has made his hatred for the couple widely known. This was all confirmed when texts between the two men were leaked by Dave Cyrus, a guest writer on SNL. Interestingly enough, Pete was actually hardcore defending Kim at the same time as trashing Kanye. He wrote, "Yo, it's Skeet. Can you please take a second and calm down? It's 8 AM and you don't gotta be like this. Kim is literally the best mother I've ever met. What she does for those kids is amazing and you are so effing lucky that she's your kid's mom. I've decided I'm not gonna let you treat us this way anymore and I'm done being quiet. Grow the F up." To which Kanye replied, "Oh, you're using profanity now. Where are you right now?" Then, proving himself to be a true comedian, Pete sent him a shirtless pic of himself in between the sheets and said, "In bed with your wife." The 28-year-old then started threatening him, saying, "I'm in LA for the day. If you want to stop being a little internet b-boy and talk, you don't scare me, bro. Your actions are so embarrassing. It's so sad to watch you ruin your legacy on the daily." Clearly, Pete had been pushed way over the edge. Number 7, Doja Cat. Doja Cat started beefing with Stranger Things star Noah Schnapp for revealing a private conversation in which the singer asked to be hooked up with his Stranger Things co-star Joseph Quinn. A screenshot of their exchange went viral after it was shared by Noah in a deleted TikTok, much to Doja's annoyance. The 26-year-old singer then went live on TikTok calling the 17-year-old's actions degrading, exploitative, and super embarrassing. She claimed that what he did was so unbelievably socially unaware and whack, even calling him a snake and saying that he shared information that she didn't feel comfortable with him sharing. So how did people respond to all the drama? Well, everyone was surprised just how hard Doja came down on the actor, given Noah's age and her history of flirting with celebrities online, because in previous tweets she openly expressed her attraction towards Joseph. People largely supported Noah in the feud, and although the two seemed to be on much better terms now, the drama showed the public a completely different side of Doja. Number 6. Tiger Woods. In 2010, just as he was mending fences with his wife Ellen Nordegren and planning his golfing comeback, Tiger Woods' rehabilitation suffered another massive blow with the release of more than 100 text messages that he allegedly sent to his adult film star mistress. Jocelyn James claimed that she had a 3-year affair with the disgraced golfer and made their X-rated text public, saying, "It's time to tell the truth about Tiger." The infamous messages were widely ridiculed in the headlines, especially with quotes like, "I would like to wear you out. I would treat you rough, throw you around, spank you and slap you and punish you for not seeing me anymore. Next time I see you, you better beg, and if you don't do it right, I will slap, spank, bite you till you say mercy." Yikes. But when Jocelyn exposed the messages, Tiger texted her, "Don't effing talk to me. You almost ruined my life. If my agent and these guys would have seen you there." Over the next few months, many more women came forward claiming to have slept with Woods during the 8 years that he was with Nordegren. He eventually caved to the immense backlash and issued a televised statement in 2010, admitting to everything. But it was too late. His marriage was over and some of his biggest endorsements were pulled because of the scandal. Number 5. Charles and Camila. Back in the 90s, one of the biggest scandals to rock the British royal family was when Prince Charles was caught having an affair with Camila. The transcript of their phone sex was published on the front pages for days, and it was so controversial at the time because he was still married to Princess Diana and she was still married to Andrew Parker Bowles. The transcript reads like something out of a used bookstore romance novel. Charles told Camila, "I fill up your tank. Oh god, I just like to live inside your trousers or something. It would be much easier." To which Camila says, "What are you going to turn into, a pair of knickers?" And he says, "Or, God forbid, a Tampax. Just my luck." I mean, can you imagine if something like this got leaked out of the palace today? The internet would implode. The incident ultimately broke up Camila's 20-year marriage and publicly humiliated her husband and children, and it's reportedly still a source of great shame to the Prince of Wales today. Charles and Diana's divorce would come only a few years later, and the Queen was actually the one who requested it. In fact, the leaked phone call is a part of the reason why the British public still despises Charles and Camila to this day. Number 4. Florence Pugh and Shia LaBeouf. This one was really interesting. Despite their rumored feud, leaked texts between Florence Pugh and Shia LaBeouf showed that the two of them actually had no bad blood, or were at least very good at hiding it. The texts were leaked just days ago to a Tumblr account and were allegedly sent during the early production process of Don't Worry Darling, which shows the two actors interacting in a friendly manner. The texts appeared to show that Florence missed the first meet and greet and several subsequent rehearsals due to COVID-19 restrictions and other engagements. In late July of 2020, Florence reached out and asked Shia how rehearsals went, to which he responded, "Missed you." And then she texted him saying, "Just heard word about the shoot and don't know how I feel about it. Can we vent tomorrow?" She then expressed her concern over rumors that were circulating on set that she was uncomfortable around him. When Shia confronted her about it, she wrote, "That's sad. Where did you get me being scared of you from? Don't be silly. I'm so sorry that you feel that way." Finally, on the day that he quit the film, he texted Florence saying that there were bigger issues than just problems with the script. So it seems like they were cool with each other all along. Number 3. Kim Kardashian. Kanye is officially back on social media after an extended break, and he has wasted no time in sharing a string of wild posts, hurling accusations against the whole Kardashian family, and Kim in particular. He shared private text messages that appeared to be between him and his ex-wife. One of the threads show a message from Kim, who was passing on a message from her mom Kris to stop mentioning her name in the media. Quote, "From my mom, please tell him to stop mentioning my name. I'm almost 67 years old and I don't always feel great, and this stresses me to no end." Kim also says, "Can you please stop?" To which Kanye just responds, "No." He seems to have really lost all patience when it comes to dealing with the Kardashians. He also wrote, "We need to talk in person. You don't have a say over my black children and where they go to school. Why do you get a say? Because you're half white?" In another message, Kanye also tells Kim that he wanted their children to be educated at his own Donda Academy rather than following her career and making sex tapes. He took one final dig at her and wrote, "Tell your Clinton friends to come get me, I'm here." Wow. Number 2. Charlie Sheen. In 2013, TMZ was able to obtain cringe-inducing screenshots of a text conversation between Charlie Sheen and teen moms Farrah Abraham. In the messages, Farrah enthusiastically asked Charlie out on a date, but it got a little creepy when she suggested that their kids could have a playdate at the same time. She wrote, "Hello, just wanted to say I was excited to meet you. I just felt like saying you're super funny and would love to meet you at some point. I'm in town a lot and hopefully soon we'll move into the area. Charlie replied saying, "Coffee is for amateurs and grandma. Would love to get together." But it only got worse from there, and Farrah came off as super obsessed. She texted him a literal paragraph saying, "Hey Charlie, I'm going to a birthday party. You can come if you're up for some drinks, but there will be adult film stars there, so if you're not comfortable with that, then let me know something else you would like to do." Charlie wrote back saying, "That is quite the spectrum to navigate, young lady." Not only did Farrah come off as pretty desperate, but when it seemed like Charlie wasn't interested in her, she decided to leak the entire conversation herself. And coming in at number 1, James Franco. The actor was caught trying to arrange a hotel hookup with an underage girl on Instagram. After meeting James at his Broadway show of Mice and Men, 17-year-old Scottish tourist Lucy Clow decided to leak a private Instagram conversation with him, where he wrote, "Do you have a boyfriend?" And when she told him that she wasn't yet 18, James kept texting her asking, "Should I rent us a room?" Later, the 44-year-old told Howard Stern that he was just trying to meet somebody, but after the encounter went viral in an interview on ABC's Live with Kelly and Michael, 5 female students at his Studio 4 acting school in North Hollywood told the LA Times that James had taken advantage of his position in order to make predatory advances on them. 2 students eventually decided to sue him, and James ended up forking up over $2.2 million. This series of events left his reputation in shambles, and even Seth Rogen, his longtime collaborator and friend, dropped him, telling the Times of London that the scandal changed their relationship and that he had no plans to work with James in the future. Since 2019, the actor has not appeared on the big or small screen and appears to have stepped back from acting altogether. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.